Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading for July 23rd through the 29th. Our weekly giveaway this week will be this lovely obsidian crystal. Obsidian. It is not treated, it is raw stone, so it does have very natural elements to it. This is obviously the glossier side, the volcanic glass side, and then this is the inner portion of the rock. So if you don't like that look, I'm sure you could probably take it and varnish it on your own, but I do like to have these stones in their natural form. I like to have my crystals in natural form simply because I feel like they have a stronger energy that way, the less treated that they are. And obsidian is for protection. It's a great stone or crystal to use when you're grounding or when you're doing any kind of work to just bring in added protection, added clearing out negativity. And if you're interested in winning that, go to AnethystAngelLight Facebook or Instagram and comment, like, share on the entry post, which will be up there. This week's deck that I am using is the Vintage Oracle. And as always, Aries, I'm going to go ahead and do a card for Monday, Tuesday, a card for Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm going to do a card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that seems to pop right on out, so that's good. That's positive. Things are probably flowing a little more freely. For our love card, I guess we'll go ahead and we'll use the same deck. We'll see what's going on with you as far as love goes for the week. So that's our love intention card there. And we'll jump right on in here. So you're starting off the week, Monday, Tuesday, with nature. Okay, so some of you might have a lot of hustle and bustle going on right now, and so you might need to spend some time out in nature, doing something to connect. And you don't have to be all out in the woods or go hiking up a mountain. I know not all of us can do that, depending on where we live and what our circumstances is, or whatever our physical condition is. Some of us can't be out and going to rural places, right? But we can connect with nature in a lot of different ways. So this could be, if you're in a corporate world during the week, you can definitely take breaks outside, get some sunlight, get some fresh air. If you're not able to do that, get near a window, get near natural light. Do what you can to allow natural elements into your day. For some of you, this is going to be about having natural elements around you, like maybe keeping fresh flowers around you starting from the beginning of the week. Maybe try that. Pick up a plant or something to keep near you if you're in a very suffocating workspace, or if you are in an environment where you're feeling a little constrained or restricted. For some of you, this is full on going to be about you embracing your natural self and your natural elements. Whether that be for those of you who are makeup, maybe you're cutting back on makeup, but for some of you, it may just kind of be not feeling like you always have to edit yourself or polish yourself. You're just finding ways to be more you and not feel like you have to conform so much in the beginning of the week. But this all to me feels like it's very, very connected with you finding yourself again. I feel like a lot of you Aries, you guys maybe for a while have been feeling like you lost who you were, or you were on tough times, and now things are maybe looking better or moving up, and you're kind of reinventing yourself, but you're reinventing yourself more into your true, authentic, natural state. So that's exciting. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, you have purity. Okay? And I feel for a lot of you, this is more internal Aries. I think for you guys this week, even though you have obligations, whether you're going to school or raising kids or going to work, I think a lot of this week, even though you're fulfilling those obligations, your energy and your focus is more on yourself. Like I said, you're kind of starting off the week and wanting to find yourself or reconnect with yourself. And I feel like the beginning or the middle of the week for you guys, and a lot of this could be because of what's going on planetarily right now, energies have been really crazy for a while. And as you're trying to reconnect with yourself, you might be reviewing your past. You might be reviewing kind of what has happened and what has gotten you to where you are. And you're coming into this place of purity within yourself, right? Where you're not judging yourself for the past. You're not labeling yourself in any way. You're not being judgmental or punishing towards yourself anymore. For some of you, I feel, Aries, like you were really punishing yourself for a while. Like you couldn't be happy, or you couldn't do fun things, or you didn't deserve to get ahead because you weren't happy with certain choices that you made. And I feel the beginning of the week is clearing that out for a lot of you, where you're not limiting yourself in that way anymore. You're not judging yourself in that way anymore. And you're beginning to realize and see that this decisions that you made from a place of just very simply, sincerely, honestly, wanting very real, acceptable, natural human things like love, attention, success, stability, reassurance, right? Like we all want those things. Those are very natural things to want. And as I'm saying natural things to want, it's taking me back to your card in the beginning of the week. So again, I think for a lot of you, this week is going to be about reconnecting with yourself, finding your center, seeing that your motives are not bad. Maybe like seeing that, you had good intentions, or that you just want what everybody else wants, and that it's okay to stop beating yourself up for whatever you've been holding on to or whatever you've been regretting over the past few weeks or last couple of months. So here we have, going into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have dreams. Okay? So you guys are in a really reflective place. Like you guys are really, really in a reflective place. So I feel like coming into the end of the week, as you've processed a lot of this, you may be accessing this more intuitive part of you, and you may be making a very significant connection, or beginning to make a connection with your higher self. So there may be a lot of information coming to a lot of you through your dreams. I feel for some of you, a lot of your dreams are taking you back to your childhood, where you're dreaming about certain things about your childhood. For some of you, these may be daydreams. These may be like waking dreams in your waking hours while you're out and about during your day. You might daydream, or you might have a memory that takes you into a daydream. Listen to these, pay attention to these, write them down. There's definitely messages coming in for you. But I feel for a lot of you, Arieses, you're about to enter into very, very significant romantic connections, romantic love connections. And I feel that for some of you, maybe you've been having bad luck with love or issues in love because of beliefs that you developed around love in your childhood, or because of like your impression of love, or maybe the examples that you had from adults in your life around love in your childhood. And all of that's just being cleared out, is beginning to be cleared out. And I feel like this weekend is when a lot of that is starting for a lot of you, where you're like, oh my goodness, like that's, this is a belief I've had about love, and it's been holding me back, and that's when I developed that belief, or that's why I think that, or that's why I feel this way. And you're able to clear it out, so that you're going to come into a time where you're really beginning to have healthier, happier, more fulfilling romantic connections. Let's see here. Present around love. You have thought. Okay? Thought. Which really kind of ties in with what intuitively was coming in about this card here. That, you were going to be having these dreams or these daydreams where you're going to have epiphanies about why you have certain beliefs around love. and clearing out those beliefs which are negative or that haven't been serving you well. And this card to me just like, whoa, like it gave me chills. Like to me that feels very, very solidifying, very, very confirming that this time or this week you're coming into a period where you're really beginning to have a better understanding of what your beliefs have been around love, what kind of people you've been seeking out, what kind of patterns you've been having in your relationships, and why it's been that way. So you're coming into a whole new way of looking at relationships, a whole new way of looking at people, and a whole new way of approaching relationships. For some of you who are currently in a relationship, this is going to result in having a pretty significant heart-to-heart. Like just sitting down and getting into like the deep aspects of like why you've been feeling away or why you think you've been doing things. And it's taking away the pressure from your partner. This to me feels more like it's not so much sitting down with your partner and being like, this is why I don't like it when you do this, or this is why this hurts me. To me, this feels more like epiphanies about yourself, and you're trying to explain it to your partner because you want them to understand. And it's just more like, oh, like this is why I've been feeling this way, or this is why I've been saying this to you, or this is why I've been like wanting things to be this particular way for so long. And you're just having these epiphanies, but I feel as you're saying them, you're also letting them go. You're releasing them. You're not holding on to them so tightly anymore. For those of you who are single, again, you're just clearing out a lot of your thoughts and your beliefs around love. Those of you who are with someone, I feel like you're being very verbal and communicating those things. This may not resonate for you, Aries. This is a general reading, so be sure to check your star sign, your rising sign, ascendant sign, all that good stuff. Check out the other videos. Some weeks those are going to resonate more than others. There is a choose your own reading that's already up. There will be another one up in a few days, so be sure to subscribe to the channel to receive notice when that's up. You will pick a deck, you will choose a reading, and that might resonate more. Go to AnethystAngelLight, Facebook and or Instagram, like and follow to receive a free card each day. I do a daily message there. I do a choose a card each day there, and then also you can enter to win the giveaway. So I hope you have a lovely week, Aries. You guys take it easy. It looks like there's a lot of deep messages coming in for you all, so just be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself, be forgiving towards yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, and good luck. It looks like you're opening doors to some pretty significant love this week, so take care. Till next week, Aries.